So this morning I walked into the snake room and the second most exciting thing happened. A girl had babies. We'll get to the first most exciting thing later, but let's check this girl out. So I saw this morning that she had 4 eggs, 3 good ones and 1 slug. But I lifted her up, palpated her, and just looked at her general body structure and could tell that she had more. What we're going to do is just go behind her head so she doesn't see us. And once we lift her a little off the egg, she'll be fine. After you get her right off the egg, it's like she never had him in the first place and she totally forgets about it. So now I'm going to take out our eggs that we collected this morning. But sometimes I will disconnect them from each other, which I'm going to do now since they're just connected by a little piece. So here we have all of our eggs. So in total, 6 good eggs and 2 slugs. Make sure that when you take the eggs from the mother that you don't flip them because the embryo is connected to the top of the egg. If they flip, then the embryo will drown in there. So you just want to make sure that they're right side up. And that's actually part of why they all stick together, so that one doesn't just roll out there. So now that I have all of them in my hatch right, all I do is throw them in my incubator that is set. Right now it's at 89. People incubate at 88 or 89. And at 88 or 89 degrees, they should take 55 to 60 days to hatch. Usually, totally out of the egg, I say it takes 58 to 60 days. I've never had any come out at 55. But now, we still have this female. So, what you want to do now, she's still a little fired up, but you just want to inspect her to see if she has any eggs left. Obviously, like this morning, she's a little mad. Like this morning, if she did have eggs left, you would see pretty noticeably that there were eggs still in the bottom right there. But as you can see, she's very shriveled. And she is a big female, so it's very obvious when she has eggs and not. So our next step is to take this girl and give her a good soak and clean her enclosure just to get that smell of the eggs out so that hopefully we can get her to feed as soon as possible. And half the time, if they're good feeders before, they'll eat for me at least that week, in a week or 2. And you can see that she's totally calm now after she just totally forgot about the eggs. Okay, now that we have the mother put away, soaked, and her enclosure is clean, I want to talk about the slugs and knowing if you have a slug or a viable egg. So I have 2 species of eggs here. This is a ball python egg, and right here are corn snake slugs that were laid yesterday from our corn snake girl. You can see the obvious size difference, but all in all, pretty similar. The yellow look, they're a little dehydrated today because obviously I had to keep them out here. I didn't put them in an incubator. Usually I just use the flashlight on your phone and just turn off the lights, put the phone under there, and if it's viable, you'll see veins. If it's not, it will just be yellow, and I'll show you how. Here I have the phone up against the egg, and as you can see, overall, pretty much all yellow. Even though I can see 1 vein going down there and a couple there. So I may just throw this one in the incubator just to see what happens. Here we are with the corn snake egg. This one, totally yellow. You don't see any veins, nothing. So we know for sure this is a slug. Next up, we're going to candle this healthy ball python egg. You can't see that well in this light, but in person you can see it has a lot of veins, especially that big one going down the middle. And you'll see as it progresses more veins and it'll be more pronounced. Now that I showed you the second most exciting thing about breeding ball pythons, let's see the first, which is hatchlings. Alright, here I have eggs that are on day 58. As you can see, most of them are still hanging out in the egg, but this little guy is almost ready to go. They'll stay in this stage where he'll have his head poked out even for a couple days before they come out. I have to say for sure this is the most exciting part. I can't wait for all these guys to come out. Thank you guys for watching my video. Hope you enjoyed it, and stay tuned to my channel for more videos in the future. And also follow the links below to all my social media and my website. Thanks for watching.